Hello. It has been a bit since I have had to do any sort of this. It's not really vlogging, it's just, I guess, talking. I had asked my Instagram stories probably like a month ago if anyone wanted to see a fitness update, because my last fitness update was like probably the beginning of January, I want to say. I just kind of went like silent for a while in the fitness realm. So before I went silent, I was on a prep because I was going to hopefully do a physique competition April 2nd, which was actually last week. I was gonna hopefully make it to the Phil Heath Classic, and if I didn't make that, or I didn't feel comfortable, or like the package wasn't ready, I then was gonna do a Texas Legends competition, which is actually taking place April 16th, which is next weekend as of this recording. I was in week 7 of the prep because it was going to be 17 weeks, and I was in week 7 and it's just starting to cut calories and add in cardio and really start making the moves that are needed so that you can cut fat while retaining as much muscle as possible. And right around that time, I received word that my father had gone into the hospital with acute liver failure and other organ failure due to a liver that had been basically gone. His liver was not even operating anymore. It was his kidneys that were kind of trying to take over. When that happened, I was still kind of trying to stay the course, but about a week later, we asked my mom if we should come to Georgia because he lived in the Republic of Georgia, which is a country, not a state in the US. And when she said yes, we should, I kind of gave up because mentally I was having to prepare for the worst, which would be my father passing, which would end up happening the next week. Basically the day that we left to go to Georgia, he passed away, so I did not get to say goodbye formally. And because I was entering into such like the real part of prep that was going to be like the mental load, like I said, I just completely gave up. My lowest, I'd started hitting my lowest weights, which is at 171, but because when you go from such a caloric deficit and then you don't do a correct reverse, you gain weight and fat rather quickly. So I did gain a good 10 pounds and then some. After we got back, I kind of have been dabbling around. I haven't really wanted to do anything mentally strenuous, so I haven't been lifting as heavy as I know I can. Haven't been as quote unquote strict, but once again, you know, with the passing of a family member, you do need to be gentle, I guess is the word, on yourself physically and emotionally, because it you have a lot to process. I told my husband I wanted to get back into lifting and like some sort of weight program. I had been tossing around a few. Currently, the program that I am doing, I'm barely even doing it. I've been on week 1 of this program for like probably 4 weeks now, and I'm not even getting to the numbers that I should be because I'm just exhausted all the time. And I also am just not pushing myself physically, because to push yourself physically, you kind of have to let go mentally, and I don't want to have to be in the middle of a really heavy lift and have a mental breakdown, because I've been very guarded, trying just to cope with everything, because my father, like I said, he passed, and it was very, very sudden, and it was very, very quick. So I'm still trying to process all of it. I am getting better. There are days where I'm in a good mood. There are days where I'm just like irritated with the world. There's days where I just want to curl up in a ball and cry all day. From what I've been told, it's perfectly normal. Grief is a process and everyone goes through it differently, and I don't have a set time. Grief isn't like you should be over something within a certain amount of time. Actually, I think today is April 9th, so tomorrow makes 2 months since he passed. He's passed on February 10th. So about 2 months since he passed. That's kind of where the fitness stuff has been going. I just haven't really wanted to lift really heavy because you really have to let yourself go mentally. You can't be guarded because you have to focus on so many different things. And if you're guarded, you can end up injuring yourself. So moving forward, I am working on getting back into the swing of things. I still would like to compete. As of right now, I don't know when. So as of right now, I might, maybe October, because I do better at losing fat and stuff during the summer, just because my job, I'm contracted, so I don't really work during the months of like June, July, and August. So October, and then when I do go back in August, it doesn't really pick up really heavy until maybe around the end of October. So looking at possible October dates to compete, or go a full year and wait until next spring. Right now, my husband and I, because he is my coach, we are kind of looking at what I need to do. Other parts of the fitness thing, I am really focusing on that TDEE, which basically is like what you do that is non-exercise. It's like, I'll put what it means right here. I always forget. I just know it's like what you do, like if you're fidgeting or if you're just taking walks, or what your body does without having to exercise. I've been more, what's the word? And I've been more intentional about walking, especially if I'm at the office, because I have different campuses I have to go to, and then I have like a central office I go to, and if I'm there, I try to get up and go for like a 15-minute walk every few hours, or if I need to use the restroom, I'll go to the farthest restroom in the building just to get that extra work in. And, you know, I shouldn't constantly be sitting and just working, so it also helps just to kind of clear my mind, give it a bit of time to relax, and then go back to work and not be so distracted or get overwhelmed or anything. As far as diet is concerned, I am focusing majority on just making sure I'm getting a good enough amount of protein and carbs to support my workouts, and anything fat just kind of gets added in. Not tracking super hard right now. Emotionally struggling. Like I said, some days are better than others. My kids are outside. I don't know what they're doing. But yeah, oh, and also kind of a new space. I just kind of realized this. We moved my daughter upstairs to her own bedroom, and we now have our own office. So that is where I'm actually filming today. Might make it a normal thing, might switch back into the garage, but like I said, my kids are outside, and my husband Matt, he is actually working out, and I just wanted to get this done because I haven't been procrastinating, I just haven't done it. So yeah, that is basically my fitness update. I think it's more of like, hey, where have I been? What's been going on? And that's really it. I'm still working out, still trying to just focus on strength-based goals rather than like a scale goal, and how I'm looking, how I'm feeling. I do think that my upper body is looking a lot leaner, and I kind of have been focusing on upper body a lot just because I like the look of like wide shoulders. So that's been a focus, and so I guess we're going to start moving on to maybe a intentional fat loss phase before summer gets here. And so yeah, that's it. Not much to report. I actually am going to go work out soon, drinking my pre-workout now. Gorilla Mode. I think it's mango peach. It tastes like mango peach. I just grabbed it. I didn't look at what it was. Pretty sure it's mango peach. If you've ever had to get over mental humps just to get work in the gym, let me know how well you did, or like kind of what sort of mental exercises you were working with. I do know time will heal all wounds, but I don't think the passing of a parent really ever heals. You just kind of start adapting to it. Actually, I don't think death for anyone. I don't think time really ever heals a wound. When you have to deal with the death of somebody, you just adapt to your new normal. And so that's what I'm going to try to do, is just adapt. So I'm going to finish this off and go get my bench workout in. And yeah, I guess when things change, I will do yet again another fitness update. So if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching, and subscribe, comment if you feel the need, and like it. So see you when I see you. Bye.